Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Christopher's Entertainment Blog. I'm your host, Chris, and welcome to another review video for Supergirl Season 1, Episode 16, entitled Falling. And we had a little bit of a break, and we're back from this week or two, or whatever it was, hiatus. And this episode was a great return. I really enjoyed this episode. There was a few negatives I had in there, but overall I thought it was a fantastic episode. And the first part of the episode, it was going along, okay, but it really picked up when Kara came in contact with the red kryptonite. I mean, we're starting to get like different colored kryptonites in there now, which is kind of cool. She comes in contact with the red kryptonite, and it gradually turns her evil. And it really brought out like everything that Kara feels inside. It brought all that negative emotion out, is what it did. Everything about James, everything about her sister, everything about, Cat Grant and the city and the responsibility of being Supergirl. Everything came out as like a negative. But I thought Melissa Benoist did a fantastic job as a villain. I mean, a few points in there, I was like, wow, she's scary. She's very scary. And the first villain that they had was that Kahund alien. I thought was kind of terrible. I thought it was kind of terrible at first. I was like, oh wow, this alien of the week, or this villain of the week, is just lame. Because at one point, at a far distance, I thought that the alien looked like the Terminator with the red eye and everything. I was like, wow, that makeup job is, I don't know. So I wasn't really on board with the Kahund. But it turned out that the real villain of this week was Supergirl, and I thought that was a great twist in there. I thought they did a fantastic job, and I think she probably did a better job than a lot of the villains that they've had. I mean, she was ravaging the city, and she was taking it on. She dropped Cat Grant off of a balcony, and then she fought Martian Manhunter, and they had a little scuffle here and there. It wasn't a lot going on there, but she was about ready to kill her sister. I mean, she was about ready to do some awful, awful things. And then we find out that, and it goes into my negative real quick, is that we find out that Maxwell Lord, who we haven't seen in weeks since they let him out. Where the heck has he been? Now they find out that he created red kryptonite, and then they just put him right back into jail again. I was like, where has he been? We haven't seen him at all in weeks, and now all of a sudden he creates red kryptonite, and he's sorry that it's making Supergirl be this way, and he actually felt bad about it. I'm like, in the other episodes, you wanted to kill Supergirl. You created Bizarro, or whatever. I mean, it just, I don't know. I thought that was a negative, that this guy is hot and cold. You either want to kill Supergirl or you don't want to kill Supergirl. You want to help or you don't. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I thought that was a negative. I mean, we haven't seen him in a while. Then all of a sudden he shows up, and it's just, And I was actually happy that, one thing that I was happy about is that Lucy's gone, and so is Saban. I mean, Kat kicked her out, but I don't think Saban is completely gone. She will be back, probably as the Banshee or whatever that is, probably in another episode or two. So I think that's cool that they're creating that villain. So that's interesting. But as for Lucy, I mean, I could deal without Lucy. I don't think she was that big of a character for me. I mean, I just didn't like the character, really. Melissa Benoist playing this villain, I thought was great, really fantastic. And then at the end, when they finally get her out of that state of the red kryptonite. They fix her, and she's laying on that table, and she just breaks down. I mean, I thought that was a fantastic scene at the end, where she's just so upset and emotional about what she done. I mean, she was like, for the ride. She was going on for the ride. She said it was terrible, horrible, that she was having these actions, and she really couldn't control herself. So I thought she did a fantastic job, and that whole scene at the end was like, wow, that's tough. Just an emotional, gripping scene at the end, and then even then her sister Alex says, "Yeah, but there's probably some truth to a lot of the stuff you said, and we're gonna have to work on that." Which that was probably one of the most tough things too, because a lot of the stuff that Kara did was true. I mean, a lot of that stuff it just came out. I mean, so yeah, I can't wait to find out what that's going to do now with the relationship with Kara and Alex moving forward, and even Hank now that he's been exposed to help Alex because Supergirl was ready to kill Alex, so he had to expose himself. What's that going to do now to the DEO? He's in prison and they don't trust him now, and now the repercussions of what um Cat Grant did. She got on like the news or whatever and denounced Supergirl as being a villain now and people denouncing her and what's that going to do now for the next few episodes of how is that going to be a repercussion now of what happened in this episode. So I mean this was a great episode overall. Yeah, and I can't wait to see what the new episodes in the next few weeks are going to be since all this repercussion from this episode. So yeah, guys, I really enjoyed the episode. And please, guys, write in the comments below anything that I might have missed, what you guys liked about the episode or what you didn't like about the episode. But that will do it for me for this week for another Supergirl review. Until next time, guys, take it easy.